It's 2015 in Ireland, and we've been through some trying shite. 800-ish years of oppression. We thought we'd never see the light. But we survived the English, Garthgate, Crystal Swing, lads. We've seen some fights. And now the gays are getting notions about wanting equal rights. Can you believe it? Would you be able? Can you fathom the cheek? This uppity faction of society refuses to stay meek and silent any longer about their lack of equality in law. The brass neck on these homosexuals would make you drop your jaw. And not in a gay way. But when you stop to consider, maybe it isn't such an outrageous ask, that every single Irish citizen should be entitled to bask in the same rights as their neighbour to marry the one they hold dear, whether they be gay, straight, bi, trans, panty, bliss or queer. Now I know it's hard to take seriously an Irish referendum because, like Nice or Lisbon, they might make us vote again until we add the addendum in which we acquiesce to vote the way they first intended us to, and then the government will pat us on the back and be all, democracy works, woo! But in this instance, the referendum is historical and exciting because our Ireland could be the first country in the world to be writing into law real marriage equality as voted for by the population. And that is a big-ass reason to be proud of this deadly little nation. The eyes of the world are upon us and we need to carry ourselves with dignity and poise. We owe it to other countries to get this right. Lads, we gave them Mrs. Brown's boys. The war cry of the no side has been, think of the children, think of the kids. I'm thinking of children whose parents can't marry because it's something the law forbids. I'm thinking of Irish children who'll grow up to be good and kind and happen to be gay. I'm thinking of how all future children will judge the way we voted on this monumental day. So if you're heading to that polling station and genuinely thinking of voting no because of a misinterpretation of a book featuring talking snakes written thousands of years ago, or because you're afraid of fictitious constructs like redefining marriage or the fabric of society, well then it's time to really investigate your own sense of moral turpitude and piety. Because you can dress it up how you like and say you want to protect tradition or the family, but really your no vote is saying that you believe you're entitled to more civil rights than me. You believe people that aren't like you should be legislated for differently, separate but equal, because that's always worked out real well and not at all genocidey. But let's cut through the messages of fear and hate. Let's get serious and low. You're clever people, don't be fooled by lies. By now you ought to know that gay marriage will not affect your straight marriage. Unless your marriage is kinda shitty and your husband is a man who secretly finds other men real pretty. But if that's the case, you would have found out anyway, because watching Poldark makes him frisky. And you think there's no differences between civil partnership and marriage? You're wrong! There's 160. Grab a cocktail. Get your glad rags on and dance with frivolity. Let's meet on the rainbow barricades to usher in a new Irish equality. It could be bigger than Riverdance, reeling in the ears, Italia 90. The DJ will play some Kylie to drown out that pesky sound of sodomy. Hashtag! Vote yes, because treating all citizens equally is fair and just and right. I know this as sure as I know that Conor McGregor would beat David Quinn in a fight. Actually, could somebody organise that? Vote yes for the love of your future or current son or daughter. Vote yes so we can get back to fighting the true enemy, Irish fecking water. Vote yes because it doesn't affect you and it won't cost you a jot. Vote yes so there can be 4 boobs in my marriage because that's gonna be hot. Vote yes, and we will give you a giant gay slice of super gay cake. Vote yes, because the idea of it not going through, it's frankly too much to take.